Good afternoon. A new report claims a single fire and rescue service faces major challenges. Public spending watchdog Audit Scotland says the new Scottish Fire and Rescue Service, due to start next April, must overcome the weak political leadership. It also says the current 8 services have an inward-looking and competitive culture.
We all want a fire station about 1 mile down the road rather than 25 miles or 50 miles away. And so that's the pressure that councillors find themselves under when serving on fire boards. But it's true to say that they haven't really addressed strategic leadership and have rather left that to the fire officers, the senior fire officers, to develop for them, and they have tended to agree with whatever is proposed.
Our initial concerns over a single fire and rescue service for Scotland were those high-performing services, that includes Grampian, Strathclyde and many others, would suffer some detriment with a single national service. I'm pleased to see over the last 6 months or so, all the 8 services have come together to work to achieve what's best for the communities in Scotland.
The law on minimum pricing for alcohol in Scotland is being challenged in the courts by the drinks industry. The Scotch Whisky Association is launching legal action against the Scottish Government's legislation, which would see a minimum unit price of 50p. The association is lodging a complaint with the European Commission and pursuing action through the Court of Session in Edinburgh.
We believe the policy of the Scottish Government will be ineffective. It will hurt responsible drinkers. It will hurt the Scotch whisky industry. And we believe that there are other ways of addressing alcohol harm in Scotland.
We hoped that the alcohol industry wouldn't go down the same path as the tobacco industry did, where they sought to, and they succeeded in delaying legislation which subsequently saved lives when it was eventually implemented. The alcohol industry say they want to reduce harm. If they want to reduce harm, they should support the measures that are going to save lives in Scotland.
Billionaire North East businessman Sir Ian Wood is to retire. Sir Ian has been chairman of oil services firm The Wood Group since 1982 and was chief executive from 1967 to 2006. Sir Ian says he's left the company on a strong footing and is optimistic for its future.
I will miss a whole lot of things, but I am stepping away. I will step away at the end of October. I think and hope with a view that this company is in really good hands and will continue to grow successfully. And that's, in terms of, it's not my legacy, it's the legacy of a whole lot of people who worked for Wood Group. But if you like, if to the extent I led that, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see the company continue to be successful.
The UK's biggest tour operator is doubling the number of its flights from Aberdeen with new year-round links to 2 of the most popular hotspots. Thomson and First Choice will introduce a new route to Tenerife and an additional weekly flight to Palma, Mallorca from next May. Hard on the heels of the airport's recent £10 million runway extension, the operator says there is clear demand.
There's a lot of demand. We've been talking to our customers. We have over 10 travel shops just in the area of Aberdeen Airport and the surrounding areas. Our customers are saying they want to fly from their local airport. And today's announcement is delivering those flights those customers are asking for.
Today's announcement culminates a lot of work that allows us to have both Tenerife and Palma flights from Thomson and First Choice all year round, not just when the kids are on holiday. And more importantly, operating at the weekend as well, to allow people to travel where they want to go, when they want to go.
Golf and Paul Lawrie's made a sensational start at this year's Open Championship at Royal Lytham. The Aberdonian rattled in 6 birdies and just 1 bogey on his way to carding a stunning 5 under first round 65. Lawrie, who won the Claret Jug 13 years ago, is just 1 shot off the lead. You can keep up to date online at stv.tv. Now here's Sean with the weather forecast.
I love this weather.
I hate it. I haven't had a moment's rest.
Oh, that's a shame.
I love this weather. Don't you, Bill?
A very good afternoon to you. At least the weather is a lot quieter than it was yesterday across central parts of the country. An awful lot of rain around, over 2 inches of rain falling yesterday over Perth and Edinburgh. At least we've waved goodbye to the rain as it's been moving its way out over the North Sea through the night and into this morning. Brighter sunny spells coming down from the north, so for many during the rest of today there will be a little bit of sunshine around, but also still a scattering of showers too. But feeling a little bit better out there, certainly for central parts today. Highs of 15 or 16, and minus that rain that we had yesterday as well. Quite cool, I imagine, for the Northern Isles. A fairly brisk northerly breeze here, and highs around 12 or 13 degrees. Most of the showers ease off through this evening, and tonight will be mainly dry, quite chilly, especially around Highland Glens, 5 or 6 degrees Celsius here. Then as we go into tomorrow, a lot of dry weather with bright spells for many parts, although more cloud for the Hebrides and the northwest, with some shower outbreaks of rain too.
Make the most of the weather with Scottish Power.
That's all for this Thursday lunchtime. Andrea will be here with the main edition of the programme at 6. Until then, have a good afternoon.